Hello students, this is USA Citizenship Page 2. You need page 2 and a pen or pencil. Here are the words you will learn in this video on your paper, right here. The pages are available on my website at this link. Ready? Every country has a government. The government are the people in charge, people who are the leaders. Here are some pictures of some people in the governments of a few countries. United States, Sudan, Myanmar, Eritrea. Look at your paper. Every country has a government. Listen to the word, government. Say it, government. Say the sentence. Every country has a government. Pause the video and write the word government. A country's government is in its capital. The capital of every country is a city. The city is where the people in the government, the leaders of the country, work. Here are some capitals in the world. Kabul in Afghanistan, Addis Ababa in Ethiopia, Asmara in Eritrea. This is, I think, the capital of Myanmar. I don't know how to say it, but it looks beautiful. A country's government is in its capital. A country's government is in its capital. The capital is a city. Say the word, capital. Say the sentence, a country's government is in its capital. Pause the video and write the word capital. Here is the world map. And here are just a few capital cities. Every country in the world has a capital. These are just 4. And here is the capital of the United States, Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. is a beautiful city. Here is the Capitol building. Here's the White House. The president lives in the White House. Here's the mall. In another video, I will explain more about these places. Look at your paper. The capital of the United States is Washington, D.C. Say the words, Washington, D.C. Say the sentence. The capital of the United States is Washington, D.C. Pause the video and write Washington, D.C. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Every state in the United States has a capital too. Here is our state, Georgia. The capital of Georgia is Atlanta. Do you see the other capital cities? The dots are the capital cities of every state. So 50 states, 50 capitals. Here's Atlanta. Here is Washington, D.C. It takes about 10 hours to drive from Atlanta to Washington, D.C. Here is a picture of Atlanta, the capital of Georgia. Remember, a capital is a city where the government is. Have you seen this building with a gold top? It's called a dome. It is the Capitol building in Atlanta. The government of Georgia works in this building. Look at your paper. Every state in the U.S. has a capital too. The capital of Georgia is Atlanta. Say the sentence. The capital of Georgia is Atlanta. Pause the video and write the word Atlanta. What is the capital of our state? Atlanta. Every country has a leader. The leader of the country is the number one man or woman in the government. Here are some leaders in the world. Here is the leader of Russia, Vladimir Putin. Here is the leader of Brazil, the leader of Liberia. Here is the leader of Germany, Angela Merkel, or she was until just a few weeks ago. And here is the leader of the United States. The leader of the United States is the president. And the name of the president of the U.S. now is Joe Biden. Look at your paper. Every country has a leader. You could write number one man or woman. That's what the leader is. The leader of the United States is the president. Say the word president. Say the sentence, the leader of the United States is the president. Pause the video and write the word president. The name of the U.S. president now is Joe Biden. Say his name, Joe Biden. Pause the video and write the name Joe Biden. Who is the President of the United States? Joe Biden. The leader of a U.S. state is a governor. Here are the governors of all the states as of 2020. Governors. The name of the governor of our state, Georgia, is Brian Kemp. Look at your paper. The leader of a U.S. state is a governor. Say the word governor. Say the sentence, the leader of a U.S. state is a governor. Pause the video and write the word governor. Notice that it's a different word than government. Two different words. The name of the governor of Georgia now is Brian Kemp. Say his name, Brian Kemp. Say the sentence, the name of the governor of Georgia now is Brian Kemp. Pause the video and write the name Brian Kemp. Who is the governor of our state? Right, Brian Kemp. All right, let's keep going. The United States is a democracy. This is our type of government. I love these hands. This shows the best part about our government. In a democracy, the people choose the leaders. The people decide. When you become a citizen, you will help choose or decide the leaders in our government. You could be rich or poor, black or white, or even tattooed. It doesn't matter. In a democracy, all of us help choose our leaders. That's what I really love about our country. So, the most important thing about a democracy is that the people choose the government leaders of our country. Look at your paper. The United States is a democracy. Say the word democracy. Say the sentence. The United States is a democracy. Pause the video and write the word democracy. Who chooses the leaders in a democracy? In a democracy, the people choose the leaders. Say the sentence. In a democracy, the people choose the leaders. Pause the video and write the word people. How do we choose the leaders? We choose our own leaders when we vote. Sometimes we go stand in line and vote. We go into a voting booth and we choose people on a touch computer screen. The computer prints our results so that there is a paper copy. Sometimes we vote by mail. Here is an example from 2018 in Georgia. See the date? This is for people who live in Douglas County. This is only part of the list of people to vote for. It's a long list. Do you see some of the names here? Over here, you might recognize the name Brian Kemp. This was when we voted for governor. These were the people who were in competition to be governor. And Brian Kemp won that election, so he is our governor. He got more votes than the other two people. Look at your paper. We choose our own leaders when we vote. Say the word vote. Say the sentence. We choose our own leaders when we vote. Pause the video and write the word vote. We vote in elections. Some elections are small and some are big. All elections are important. Here was a very big election day. This was November 3rd, 2020, Election Day. This was the day that people voted for president. Joe Biden and Donald Trump were both running for president. This shows before the votes were counted, and this shows the final result. Joe Biden won 306 electoral votes. Donald Trump only had 232 electoral votes. So Joe Biden won on Election Day. The people voted. We vote in elections. Say the word elections. Pause the video and write the word elections. Okay, time to review. Remember, you can pause the video to think of the answer. What is the capital of the United States? Right, Washington, D.C. What is the capital of your state? Atlanta. Atlanta is the capital of Georgia. We are in Georgia. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Joe Biden. Who is the governor of your state now? Brian Kemp. What kind of government is the United States? A democracy. Okay, that's the end of page 2. For the next page, watch the video USA Citizenship, page 3.